Moses, and then the prophets and the Psalms. He showed them everything that was written there about him. In it were many word pictures that proved he must die to pay the penalty for sin. Remember when we did the story of Adam and Eve sinning and taking the fruit that wasn't theirs? And the sacrifice that had to be made for sin? And when the Israelites put blood on the door to be saved during the Passover? And now the final blood, right? The penalty for sin. In it were pictures that promised he would rise again. Jesus' followers were amazed. Before they had said, "We have seen the Lord," but now they could read God's holy book and say, even here, especially here, "We have seen the Lord." Jesus taught them carefully because he knew the day was coming when people would no longer see him with their eyes. They would read of him instead. He knew God's holy book would help others to believe and say, "We have seen the Lord," and they too would be full of joy. Do you see the Lord? Let there be light. Remember when the promise was made that the descendant of Eve would kill the serpent, right? And the Spirit came upon Jesus and a baby was born. Painted on the pages of Israel's hard and happy history is the big picture of God's forever King. All right. Our next story on Wednesday is called God's New Kingdom Spreads. The message of Jesus being the forever King is going to move forth. The disciples are going to start to tell others. So we'll hear more about that on Wednesday.